How's everyone doing today? My name is Steven Rosenberg, this is Gene Ginzburg, and welcome to Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes. We have a great show for you guys lined up today because we're going to be talking about future trends from 2017 shifting into 2018. Gene, how are you doing so far?
I am great. I'm always excited to be here. I love talking about entrepreneurship and marketing and digital platforms and what's going to happen in 2018, according to what we think is going to happen in 2018 when it comes to entrepreneurship and marketing and technology. So I'm really excited to talk about what's in store for us today on the show, which is, I guess, trends for 2018, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So, do you want to start and talk about what you think is going to be the trends that are coming up in the next year?
Yeah, so I think the three top biggest trends for next year is that, one, Amazon is going to continue to strive towards world domination, and I think they're going to successfully continue to achieve that. I think that they're working on some of the most cutting-edge things with technology.
Like what?
And so the biggest things that I think are going to be very much affected in 2018 is voice-activated applications. Everything from podcasting to their Alexa voice. I think the way that not only our everyday lives are going to be affected by it, but also our shopping habits are going to be drastically affected by it. Because if you can have a personal assistant that's always listening, such as Alexa, in the background, and she can do everything from tell you what the weather is while you're brushing your teeth to telling you what your schedule is, all the way to ordering you milk when you are getting low on the milk in your fridge, is going to be very, very time-saving for people. And people are obviously going to move towards anything that will save them time.
Absolutely.
You know, just the way Uber succeeded and all these other, businesses that have succeeded because they focus on saving people time.
Absolutely.
I think that is something that's going to be huge.
It reminds me, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, it just came out about a year ago called Why Him? And it's about this it's a comedy. It's about this tech guy, and he is he's a tech guy in San Francisco, and he has one of those things installed in his house. He calls it Justine, and Justine listens to everything, and so kind of having a Justine or an Alexa in the background that listens to all your conversations. So she knows when you need milk and bread, or when you need to order dog food.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been much more of a futuristic concept, but I think that it's definitely here. I mean, we're already seeing it with Alexa, and she can already do those functions I'm talking about. It's just now I think it's going to be very much incorporated in people's life when we're talking about this in December of 2018. And that kind of leads into the next thing, prediction, which is the advancement of AI. I think that AI is really starting to gain a lot of traction. A couple of things that I saw this year that was really crazy to me was the Boston Dynamics robots, and then I don't remember the name of the other one, but it was this woman, not really a woman, it was a robot, but it was able to interact with humans. And I just think that the progression of AI is going to really start to come into effect in 2018 in a very dramatic way for both online services, but as well in person even more. So I don't think there's going to be humanoid robots in everybody's household by the end of 2018, but I definitely think there's going to be a lot more, and you'll start to see some businesses actually use it in certain service industries. Yeah. What is your prediction, Gene?
I have a few predictions, I think.
Can't wait.
Well, yeah, I think they're all kind of related to AI and automation, but I can try to talk about a couple of specific ones that I think. Piggybacking off of Amazon, the one thing that I have also heard about Amazon doing in the near future, I think, or actually it's already the system or the processes are all set up for it, it just hasn't been rolled out, is that is that Jeff Bezos is going to make our custom clothes for us. Like we don't have to buy clothes
Interesting.
off of Amazon. It will be all measured. It will be all custom, and it will be all sewed and created by an automated machine or whatever. And it's all going to be custom clothes for us. Probably the next few years, I imagine that's going to be the case. So we don't have to try to fit into certain pants that on Amazon might fit like a small but are actually a medium or something like that. Like how things how you see in Amazon.
I have a question about that. So does that mean you think that we'll just use like one of the biggest, Nike? Does that mean that Nike will go away, or that you will be able to design your own shoes or pants, Nike shirt or whatever? Amazon's gonna make it for you, custom fit to you, and then you pay like extra to have the Nike logo on it? Or is companies like Nike just not gonna, people aren't willing to pay for the premium anymore?
Well, I think that's another question absolutely about the brand, and one of the things I was just also reading about brands and Amazon and how people are becoming not as interested in brands anymore, but that's actually a whole other thing that we can talk about. But going back to what you asked, I think what's going to happen is that I think Amazon is going to be probably the first one to roll something out like that, and then I think a lot of other companies like a Nike or a Reebok or like a Gap might be just copying that technology and then using it. I think absolutely. I think that there are a lot of brands will kind of implode and succumb to this when this all starts occurring, because they might not have the resources to start have a technology like that, and then they're all going to be far behind the curve because Amazon can do this for us and Nike can do it for it, but maybe a smaller brand like clothing apparel brand might not have the resources for it. So that's one thing that I definitely, it's not going to happen in 2018, but I see that happening, the clothing thing, in the next couple of years. Self-driving cars, I think, are very much close to being a realization. Actually, they are a realization. I took a self-driving car. I took a Tesla. A couple of months ago. So I was at the Inc. 5000 conference in Palm Desert, and I was going back to Los Angeles, where I live, and I didn't want to drive because I hate driving. And so there's this thing in Southern California called Tesloop, which is like an Uber meets Tesla. You can like order it and sit there, like have your own seat, and you just pay for it, and you have like other passengers. And it's like a Tesla minivan type of deal.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. And what happened was, there's a driver, but the driver, once we got on the highway, like it was mostly highway driving, it was like a 2-hour drive, she's like, I'm going automatic, and it was just driving automatically, like she was not giving, like the driver was not putting any input. I know we're almost running out of time, but that was, so self-driving cars I think are going to be the next thing. And then the other thing that I think is going to be really becoming big in 2018, and it's already kind of starting and being adopted in 2017, is messenger bots. So I've been using a lot of Facebook messenger bots, and there's a couple ways of using them. You can use them for sales, like you can automate your system as a messenger bot to respond to people. Basically, it's like an automated response to consumers or prospects or whatnot. And the other way you can use it is for customer service. So like, for example, I think we've even talked about this maybe on the show before, is that you can program your messenger bot to respond like, for example, if somebody asks like, what are your hours today, instead of having a customer rep do it for you, like a human that you have to pay, a messenger bot can respond and say our hours are 9 to 4 today. Yep. So it's the automation, which I think, like I mentioned earlier, is like the automation is going to just take over, which you also mentioned earlier. That's really where I think the trends are going.
Yep, because it's going to save everybody time. Yep. That's what I think it all comes down to.
Any last pieces of thoughts or advice?
No, I think it'll be exciting to replay this next December, right before 2019. So I think everybody should put their top 2 or 3 predictions of 2018 in the comments below, so that way next year we can read through all the comments and highlight all the people that got it right. So absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. Gene, thanks so much. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll continue to get involved and join us as we help you find success in your entrepreneurial journey. Please follow, like, and share with others who will find this beneficial. We'll see you on the next episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes with Stephen and Jean.